Thanks for coming here to visit your father. I see you're very happy. Can you tell me why is that? That I'm the happiest person in the world. I think I finally found the love of my life. Oh, really? I'm happy to hear that. If you're happy, then I'm happy too, my son. Yes, Dad. She is so beautiful. She's the best person in the world. She's very nice to me. When we're together, I feel like time flies. It's just amazing. Wow, you're so in love. But tell me more about your new girlfriend. What's she like? What does she do for a living? And more important, how did you meet her? I met her at work. She's also my coworker. We work together in the same office. I'm gonna tell you the whole story. You know, I've recently got promoted at work. So now I have to lead more people. Well, I have like three assistants who help me. Well, one day I was leading a very big project, so we needed a lot of help, more people. So we decided to hire more people for that project. Just qualified people, of course. Sarah helped me a lot with that project. She didn't know much about it, but she's very intelligent. She can handle documents, and sometimes we need a person for that task. Well, she helped us with some documents, and then she invited me to drink some coffee. Of course, I accepted the offer. She was very beautiful. I couldn't say no. We talked and talked for hours. We really had fun that day. It was amazing. She's from a city far from here. She studied at the local university and then came here to the city. She got a job as an assistant, but her salary was too low, so she decided to quit. I like that characteristic of her. She knows what she deserves, and she fights for that. So she looked for a better job. That's how she got that job in the company. She was an assistant. Obviously, she didn't earn much money either because she was also an assistant. But she worked hard to get a much better job. She lives with her parents and siblings. They are poor, but I'm sure that will change soon. She's a very strong woman. Wait, then you already know her family, her parents and siblings? Yes, Dad. She's serious. I met her parents last month. She took me to her place. They are nice people. Her father is a carpenter, and her mother is a cleaning lady. She has two brothers studying in the school, and one sister studying at the university. Wait a minute. Then she's an assistant. Is she your assistant? I didn't understand. Well, she's the office's main assistant, like the assistant chief, like a supervisor. Don't think I gave her the job just because she's my girlfriend. No, she's very skilled. But she didn't have any experience at that position, right? Or am I wrong? No, it's the first time she works as an assistant chief, but she's doing well. We always go out on Fridays. Last time we went to a famous restaurant, Pando's. Pando's? Wow, that's an expensive restaurant. But it's very nice too. Yeah, we had a nice time. Then we went to a bar to celebrate, but I couldn't drive if I wanted to drink. So I decided to teach her how to drive. The idea is that when we go out and I can't drive, she will do it for me. She learned really fast. She has my car now. She's practicing. She's very skilled. Why does she have your car? You've been together for how long? 2 months? 1 month. But I know her very well. She started working in the company last year. Don't worry, Dad. I trust her. Last time, she had a problem with her family. Her mother was sick and she didn't have enough money to pay for the hospital admission. She didn't ask me to lend her money, but I did it anyway because she needed it. She didn't want to accept that money. Can you believe that? I'm so proud of her. She told me she will give me that money back, but it's not necessary. She deserves that and even more. Then let me understand something. She got a better job right after she invited you a cup of coffee? Not that way. I think I was the only one who saw her potential. If I help her, I'm totally sure she can become a great asset to the company. She's amazing. I can't believe I have her as my girlfriend. I'm so lucky she's the love of my life, Dad. Son, does she know you are a millionaire? I mean, does she know our family has a lot of money? Obviously, she knows that. She knew it before we met. Everybody knows that in the company, Dad. Remember, our family is the owner of that company. It's impossible they don't know. Oh, by the way, next month we're traveling to Paris. She always wanted to go there. She told me she dreamed with that since she was a child, and I want to make her dreams come true. But before we go there, I want you to meet her, Dad. When can I introduce her to you? Just tell me. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for you, but I'm not sure, son. Are you sure of this? I couldn't be more happy, Dad. I want you to know her. You know why? This is important. We're going to Paris, and there I will ask that woman to marry me. Isn't that amazing? What? Are you crazy? It's too soon for that. You've been dating her for a month. Yeah, so what? I feel like I've known her my whole life. She's the love of my life. No, she's not. I don't want to be rude, but I think she's a fortune hunter. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you talk like that about my future wife. Stop that now. I don't want to fight with you. I just want you to take the right decision. Think about it. I don't want to listen to you anymore. You should be happy for me, but I see you're not. I don't need your approval. I will marry her, no matter what. In fact, you know what? We will get married in Paris, and when I come back, you'll see us. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I think we've finished talking now. Bye, Dad. Oh my God. He's really confused. I just hope he doesn't do something crazy. I will have to talk to him after he comes back from his trip to Paris. Do you want to know what will happen next? Son, you came back. I'm so happy to see you. You're finally here. I missed you so much. Hello, Dad. Yeah, I was not sure about coming here. I didn't want to come. What? Why? This is your house. You can come whenever you want, my son. Plus, it's been 6 months since you left. You went to Paris. How was it? Yeah, well, that's why I didn't want to come here to see you. I am very embarrassed. What are you talking about? That's okay. You traveled with your girlfriend. I know. The last time we talked, I told you I didn't agree with your relationship, but I didn't have to tell you that, son. You are an adult. You're not a child anymore. You are able to take your own decisions, and I have to respect them. Don't worry. Now I understand that. I'm not gonna try to tell you what to do. Not anymore. But I don't want to meet your girlfriend. I want to talk to her, and I promise I won't judge her. You chose her to be your wife, and I will have to respect your decision. Where is she? Tell me, son. I want to know everything about your trip. How was Paris? Did you get married? How was the wedding? Oh, I would have loved to be there, but I understand. Dad, stop. I didn't get married. I don't want to talk about that. You are my son. You can tell me. I promise. I will listen to you. I won't judge you. Are you sure? After all, you were right. She just wanted to be with me for my money. Oh, my son. But I told you, you didn't want to listen to me. I told you. I know, but I was in love. I was sure she loved me. I was sure about that. Poor my son. Don't worry. Your dad is here. Tell me everything. Well, as I told you before, I left. We went to Paris. The plan was to travel around Europe. In fact, we got to London first. There we visited many different places. It was amazing. We took a lot of pictures. We ate delicious food. We went to the most expensive bars. Everything was perfect. After that, we went to Rome. She told me she wanted to go there. We visited many beautiful places and I spent a lot of money there. We also went to Milan. There she bought, or well, I paid for that. I mean all the clothes she took from the stores. I spent like $50,000 just in clothes. I told her it was a lot of money, but she told me that it was her dream to go there and I just wanted to please her. Anyway, we left Rome to go to Germany and Amsterdam, Spain, and finally Paris. But before going to Paris, she told me she was going to tell me what her biggest dream was. She said she had always wanted to go to Dubai. I said, what? I mean, we were far from there. I told her it was not possible to go to Dubai. First, we would get married and maybe later, for next trip, we would go there. But she didn't like the idea. She wanted to go there. She said she always watched Dubai on TV, that some of her friends went there. And that's why she wanted to go there. She begged. So I had to buy 2 tickets to Dubai. We went there. We ate in expensive restaurants, drank in the most expensive bar. We visited many different and luxury places. She bought a lot of clothes and souvenirs. She wanted to buy a car there. I had to explain to her that it was not possible to do that. She got mad at me because she wanted to get a new car. So I had to do something. Oh no, don't tell me you bought her a car in Dubai. Don't tell me. No, I couldn't do that. But we bought a car online anyway. A sport Ferrari. I spent $2,000 in that car, but she was happy. She told me she loved me a lot and that she wanted to marry me as soon as possible. So we traveled to Paris. We got a friends, visited all the tourist places in the country. Then we went to Paris. There we could get married. Finally, I asked her if she wanted to invite her family, at least her parents. I thought she wanted it. She told me that it was not necessary to invite her parents, but she wanted her friends to be there for the wedding. I didn't get it, but that was what she wanted. So I bought tickets for her friends. They went to Paris too for the wedding. Everything was fine. Everything was so perfect. We got married in one of the most luxury churches in France. Her friends were there. She looked so happy. I had booked a room in an expensive hotel. You know, for the honeymoon, I prepared everything: roses, wine, music. I was waiting for her because she told me she wanted to celebrate with her friends first. She went to a bar with her friends. I agreed with that. I mean, we had our whole lives to be together. So I was waiting for her in the bedroom, but she was taking a long time to arrive. I called her and she didn't answer, so I decided to go to that bar to see if she was okay. I was worried. When I arrived, nobody was there. I asked one of the bartenders and he told me that they had left. He gave me the address of an apartment. They had rented an apartment to celebrate. Of course, with my money, I had given her my credit card. I know it was so stupid. Well, I went to that apartment and I found them drinking alcohol and dancing. And my wife, she was there on the couch, kissing her friend, her best friend. I didn't know what to do. I just asked her why. She told me that I was crazy, that I was very jealous. She told me it was a mistake to marry me because I was too jealous and that she wanted a divorce. We had just gotten married, Dad, and she wanted a divorce. I don't know. Well, now she sued me and she's going to take half of my assets. I'm sorry, Dad. I should have listened to you when you told me she was a gold digger. I'm really sorry. You don't have to be sorry, son. Don't worry. We can all make mistakes. She's not going to get away with it. I promise. We will fight. Thank you, Dad. I really thank you. I am devastated. I want to die. You will be okay. And we have to do something. You'll see. Dad, the lawyer is here. Should I tell him to come in or I don't know? That's fine, son. Tell him to come in. I will talk to him, okay? Go. I'm not sure, Dad. Are we doing the right thing? I'm nervous. What if... Leonard, everything will be fine, okay? Your dad will take care of this. Don't worry. Okay, Dad. I trust you. I will tell the lawyer to come in then. Good morning, sir. I am Mr. Fletcher. I am Mrs. Johnson's lawyer. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Fletcher. I am Grimaldo Johnson, father of Leonard. Nice to meet you, sir. I would like to talk to your son, please. It's very important. I suppose so. But you can talk to me. I am also a lawyer. I am Leonard Johnson's lawyer. I assume you're here because you want to talk about their divorce. Am I right? Yes, sir. That's correct. We need to discuss the terms of the divorce. I see. And where is Sarah?
I thought she was going to come to talk to us. No, she's not coming. I am the one who will watch over her interests from now on. I see. Well, let's start then. What do you want, Mr. Fletcher? Well, I think it's very clear. Since they've both decided to divorce, then there's no problem. My client will receive half of your son's assets. That includes cars, houses, jewelry, and so on. In addition, Mrs. Johnson will receive compensation in the amount of $2 million. A compensation? All right. And why is that compensation? My client alleges psychological abuse. It happened when he yelled at her in Paris. She had to go to a psychologist due to this. It was a traumatic event for her. You mean when my son found his wife with another man on the day of their honeymoon? I'm sorry, but that's not true. In fact, yeah, Mr. Johnson found her wife with another man. But they were just talking. He was her friend. They weren't doing anything bad, sir. Well, that's not what my son saw. Mr. Fletcher, he says he saw his wife kissing her friend. The same day they got married, and there were many people watching. Exactly. And those people say they were just talking. I've already talked with them. Of course, those people were Sarah's friends. I almost forget it. Obviously, they will say what is best for her. Anyway, the thing is that she cheated on him. And according to the law, she will not get anything from that divorce. You should know that. Well, that's only your point of view. Remember, I have many witnesses who affirm the contrary. All right. Then we'll have to see each other in court, I suppose. Come on, Mr. Johnson. Don't make it more difficult, please. Let's finish with this. Just tell your son to sign the divorce. He can't win. That's impossible. That woman, she took advantage of my son. First, she got that job because of him. She tricked him. She made him believe that she loved him. But we know that's not true. We know she just wanted his money. So no, he's not going to sign anything. But let's do something. Why doesn't she come? We're adults. We can solve this problem by talking. Do you really think I am silly, Mr. Johnson? All you want is she to come here so you can convince her. We're lawyers. I know your intentions. My client will not change her mind. I'm sorry. You don't understand. I won't be here when she comes. She will just talk to my son. I'm also tired of this problem. My son is so silly. He let her fool him. You get it? He asked for it. He's still immature. Maybe after this mistake, he will learn. I don't understand. You want your son to lose half of his assets? Is that what you mean? That's exactly what I mean. That boy needs to learn the lesson. I'll tell you something. I think he still loves her. That's the truth. So if she comes here and talk to him, I'm sure she could convince him to sign the divorce in no time. I want this to finish as soon as possible. Well, that's not a bad idea. If he signs the divorce today, we can finish with this once and for all. And maybe so I can go to work. You know I'm a busy man. I have business to attend. Yes, I know. All right, Mr. Johnson. I will tell my client to come here and talk to your son. She will come today. It was a pleasure to deal with you. I knew we could find a solution. I had heard you were one of the best lawyers, and I thought you would fight. But this is perfect. Have a nice day. Sarah, you're here. I thought you wouldn't come after what happened with us.
Leonard, I just came here to tell you that you have to sign the divorce.
I thought you loved me. How could you do that to me? We got married. Why did you cheat on me?
Leonard, I loved you, and I didn't cheat on you. I was just talking with him. That's it.
Don't lie to me. I saw you kissing. You cheated on me with him. Liar.
Okay. Yeah, I cheated on you the same day we got married. Happy? I never loved you. I only wanted you for your money. You are still a kid for me. I planned everything before I met you. All I wanted was your money, honey. Sorry. Now please, let's finish with this. Sign the divorce and you will never see my face again.
You are cruel. I never want to hear from you again. You can take my money if you want. Sarah, hello. I'm happy you came here today. I wanted this to end as soon as possible.
Hello, Mr. Johnson. Nice to meet you. You don't hold a grudge against me, do you?
No. Why would I do that? I just want to give you some advice, if I may.
No, it's not necessary you say something. I know I'm a bad girl. And blah, blah, blah.
No, I want to tell you that next time, be more careful and hire a better lawyer. That's all. And also say hello to the camera. We have over there because it's been recording everything you said.
What? No, I was just joking. It's not the truth. You fooled me.
Just the way you fooled my son. Now, lady, please get out of my house. I'll see you in court. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.